for the last 20 years, the mentality that was ingrained into the sales force was you can borrow from here to fix the problem over here, and it doesn't matter because everything's going up, baby, and you can't fucking lose. And yeah, we'll figure that out. It's just going to take more
It's
money.
not like the bank's going to take your house.
This episode is brought to you by Shrubs.me.
Seems like realtor morality is fluid, TK, depending on, I guess, the weather. The market, certainly direction, seems to have an effect on realtors' morality, clearly from your previous statement, right? Because it's not like you were doing something
Maliciously, yeah.
right?
It's just part of the job description is like people come to you, you solve their problems, and if it involves borrowing money, you think, what's the worst thing that could happen?
Well, see, the thing
and
is,
if you're under 60, you don't know what the worst thing is that could happen.
Well, you position it as solving their problems, right? But at the end of the day, the problem being solved is how do I get this thing to close so that I can solve my problems, which is the commission.
We get compensated for the bigger the problem you solve, the more money you make. Absolutely.
Well, maybe the more problems you solve, the more money you make. And maybe the problems you solve in a higher, I guess, value bracket.
The problem is a bigger problem because it's worth more money to somebody.
Well, it
if
might
my $2 million home doesn't close, I got a $2 million problem. If my $5 million home doesn't close, I got a $5 million problem.
Well, regardless, TK,
okay.
The point is that
one half dozen of the other.
Well, no, for the last 20 years, the mentality that was ingrained into the sales force was you can borrow from here to fix the problem over here, and it doesn't matter because everything's going up, baby, and you can't fucking lose. And yeah, we'll figure that out. It's just going to take more money.
It's not like the bank's going to take your house.
I got a guy for that. I know this guy for that.
It's not like he's going to want to not renew the mortgage at, the end of next year's term or want to charge you those fees again. We'll find a solution in the meantime.
Whatever. Let's just get it closed and then we'll figure it out from here. Right?
I got a guy.
Well,
someone was asking me today. An agent was asking me yesterday about an appraiser because he's got a problem with somebody's got an issue. So they said, we got an appraisal. It came in at 1.65 million in August, and now it's coming in at 1.5. So we're trying to send them comps on how to be able to get like the appraisal up because obviously there's a refinance, they need the money, all that kind of stuff. And I was like, if I was the appraiser, like I think the job that I've got is to like independently appraise and assess the value of the property without any influence from the sellers. Like I don't think you giving them comps or trying to tell them to raise the numbers there is going to make sense. Like, I don't think that's what I said. You can order a new appraiser. I said, you could probably find an appraiser. If you pay him enough, he'll do whatever price you want to put. But I said, that guy right there, he's decided that that's the number that he's willing to go with. Like, he's doing his job,
I don't want to even get into the whole appraiser thing now.
Darryl, how do you really feel about appraisers, Darryl?
Nobody that watches the show knows this, right?
Yeah.
Well, the point is that hopefully there's a mindset reset here with regards to how things work, because clearly most people never really felt the consequences of when a market like this rears its head. And it's because it doesn't happen that often, although it does feel like it happens more often now. I think it's just hopefully people just aren't stupid.